Hello everyone, my name is Kustiani. I am lecturer at Universitas Bandar Lampung. I will be presenting my research paper titled The Analysis of Spatial Configuration During the Pandemic Era, Case Study Student Dormitory. First, I will explain about the introduction of this research. This study used the ITERA dormitory buildings as a case study, specifically the dormitory buildings 2 and 3. The ITERA students' dormitories have two typologies of different spatial forms based on the circulation type, the atrium corridor type and the double-loaded corridor type. Building circulation connects exterior and interior space and reflects the building's general spatial organization, and the configuration as a collection for mutually exclusive interactions, each of which is specified by its relationship to the others. Space can be described in three distinct ways. People can move in a straight line, or the space can be viewed as a shifting from any plane. And the movement illustrates how spatial and configuration patterns affect users. To produce a complete picture of education building spatial arrangements that enable specific education techniques, space syntax analysis is performed. And space syntax is an attempt to build a configurational theory in architecture by identifying how spatial configurations express social or cultural meaning and generate social interaction in constructed space. And the COVID pandemic causes students to physically withdraw. Activities such as social gatherings or group study must be tightly regulated in the new normal era. Individuals sharing a dormitory have trouble maintaining physical separation. They routinely mingle, exercise, socialize, and share equipment. And social distancing procedures that apply to large populations, such as entrance halls, stairways, and hallways. And they will soon implement social distancing in accessibility areas and compare the best typology plans of dormitory for social distancing. Dormitory is one way to support education in pandemic-affected universities. Various restrictions demand restricting the number of dorm inhabitants to control the spread of the infection. And this research focused to analyze the area in which users interact socially, specifically for accessibility areas. And the object areas evaluated are meeting points, and then entrance and corridor, which are often visited by users as they enter the building. Additionally, this paper presents the spatial design that is optimal for usage as a place capable of implementing social distancing procedure in the two cases analyzed. Here are the layout of student dormitory. The first case is the student dormitory 2 buildings with a floor area of 1,152 meters squares, has an atrium corridor type which is limited by a void in the middle of the buildings. Each corridor connects space with a vertical access to circulation in the form of a main staircase located in the middle as the main access in the building, and in the form of main staircase, as well as the left corner and the right corner as an emergency circulation access. And the second case is the student dormitory 3 buildings with a floor area of 816 meters squares with a double-loaded corridor type circulation that connect each room in the building. The main circulation access in the form of main staircase in the middle of the building, while emergency circulation access is located in every corner of the buildings. Next is about research aims and research objectives. This research aims to determine the optical design plan for two different types of circulation, atrium corridor and double corridor circulation, as well as to propose the optimal spatial design for use as a place capable of implementing social distancing procedure in the two cases studied. And this research was conducted by implementing spatial configuration method to analyze the values of connectivity, integration, and visibility attributes in order to achieve the best potential result in terms of spatial accessibility. And the objectives are to analyze spatial configuration in the accessibility area, in analysis to define the optimal design type for implementing social distancing. The research questions are: what is the best value for connectivity, integration, and visibility attributes from the spatial configuration analysis? And then, what is the best field of view from the accessibility area in the both cases? And what is the best type of design that is optimum for usage as a place capable of implementing social distancing procedures in the two case analysis? Next is about research methodology. The point of this research method are taken from areas considered to be fictionalized and used for social interaction, from space that are essential part of the spatial configurations, entrance, and then vertical circulation and type of corridors. And the parameters under investigation were chosen based on previous research on social interaction in a variety of different buildings with a variety of different circulation types. Quantitative data were obtained for space syntax analysis by analytically evaluating the spatial configuration using space syntax analysis, with output from value of visibility graph analysis and isovis graph analysis. And the potential for user to interact has been determined by projecting movement and view areas on selected building plans. And the use of the depth map X software to evaluate the spatial configuration values, such as connectivity, integration, and feasibility. This slide displays the results of feasibility map analysis that determine the connectivity, integration, and feasibility. The feasibility map is showing the correlation between connectivity to the point first moment and the point second moment. The first and second moments are used to describe the distribution of an object's area in relation to its axis. The feasibility graph in this table illustrates the most visible areas of the student dormitory 2 buildings floor plans. The most visible areas are highlighted in the red and orange. Meanwhile, least visible areas are highlighted in the dark blue and blue. In this building, the correlation are quadrant between connectivity and the first moment is 0.41, and then while connectivity and point second moment graph, the correlation is 0.15. And then this table shows the attribute summary of the feasibility map analysis on the student dormitory 2 building floor plans. This conclude value as a result of connectivity, integration, and the mean depth. And from the both of this case, this is the highest value of connection and the mean depth. And then this is about isofis map analysis. The isofis map analysis was used to determine the field of view and control the main entrance, side entrance, and vertical circulation in this building, including the covered field of view. This table illustrates an isofis map analysis of the student dormitory 2 floor plan. The result of isofis analysis show the user's perspective on a 360-degree scale, as seen from the main entrance, and then side entrance, and then vertical circulation. And then this is a table shows the attribute summary of the isofis map analysis on the student dormitory 2 building floor plan. And the value of attribute summary obtains including the following field of view, main entrance, side entrance, and vertical circulation. And next is feasibility map analysis of the layout study student dormitory 3. This is isofis map analysis of the layout student dormitory 3. And this table illustrates an isofis map analysis of the student dormitory 3 floor plan. The results of the isofis analysis show the user's perspective, as seen from the main entrance, side entrance, and vertical circulation, with the value of average from the side entrance and vertical circulation are the highest from both cases. From the result, we can see the answer of the research question, such as number 1, what is the best value for connectivity, integration, and feasibility attributes from the spatial configuration analysis? And this results is the highest feasibility correlation was found in the student dormitory 3 building with a double loaded corridor type circulation. For the first moment point is 0.81 and the second moment point is 0.55. And the lowest was in the student dormitory 2 building with an atrium corridor type for the first moment point 0.41 and the second moment point 0.15. And then the highest connectivity values were recorded in atrium corridor type. That value is 3,391.83. And the lowest mean depth value, it means less isolated, more integrated score in double loaded corridor type, 0.16. And this means that the optimal correlation between feasibility and connectivity was determined using the type of atrium corridor with the highest connectivity value. And then the most integrated area has the highest integration value, indicating that it is more accessible or most accessible. According to the result of the feasibility map analysis, the type with the highest integration, 29.78, is the double-loaded corridor. And the second question is, what is the best field of view from the accessibility area in both cases? Based on isofis map analysis, the values of atrium corridor type and double-loaded corridor plane show the best readings of the covered area of views. It means high visibility of the selected areas, main entrance, side entrance, and vertical circulation. The main entrance with the highest field of view areas is found in atrium corridor type, and the lowest field of view areas from side entrance in atrium corridor type, and the highest field of view areas from vertical circulations found in double-loaded circulation. And this means the best field of view from main entrance area was found in atrium corridor type. And the best field of view from side entrance and vertical circulation was found in double-loaded corridor type. And third question, the last question, is what is the best type of circulation design that is optimal for usage as a place capable of implementing social distancing procedures in the two-case analysis? According to the result of this research, the best type of circulation in terms of reaching the high values is the double-loaded type circulation, because it has the highest feasibility and integration values in terms of spatial characteristic and functional integration of space. In terms of social distancing in the area, it refers to the highest integration value obtained from that type due to the open plan layout and affordable and close relationships. Access point, entrance, stairways, and corridors that are not blocked by voids are suitable for implementing social distancing among space users. The conclusions of this research are the relationship between spatial configuration and accessibility area is examined in this study, using two distinct types of circulation, atrium type corridor and double-loaded type corridor. And the findings of this study indicate that the best type of circulation between the two is the double-loaded corridor type, which achieves the highest integration and feasibility values. And this type, on the other hand, has a lower degree of connectivity. It can be influenced in this case by the smaller correlation between areas. And then next is the spatial configuration relationship for the circulation type, on the other hand, requires further investigation. One method is to compare it to a variety of other type of circulation in order to determine the most optimal design for the dormitory building. And this study is the first step toward analyzing the spatial configuration relationship, which has the potential to be studied with additional types of circulation. It is hoped that this research will assist building users in implementing social distancing procedures during a pandemic and architects in developing pandemic-friendly design solutions for optimal circulation areas in student dormitory building. This is my preference and will be the last slide of my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention.